Hi guys, Sleep Franklin. So it's Sunday, somewhere in March, I think like the 29th or 30th, something like that. 30th, yeah. And I am somewhere like 21 months post-op from surgery. Started at 280 pounds right around May 1st, 2012. In June 14th, 2012, I was 254 pounds, and today I'm sitting at about 125 pounds. Went to New Orleans last Sunday through Wednesday, and that was interesting. So many experiences and so many things that I've never seen or done or anything before. It was really, really cool. I have to say, I was not fond of the food. If you want to gain weight, go to New Orleans for food. My goodness, all I found was just carbs, 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 and the meat doesn't look fresh. I mean, we were staying at the Sheraton, and they did all of the catering, but the meats were just like discolored looking. And I noticed at another place that I ate at that was not the hotel, it was somewhere else, their meat didn't look very good either. The chicken looked really good, but none of anything beef or sausage or anything like that. The meat just looked discolored, like gray. And everything came with grits or hash browns or pasta, breads, and I can't eat any of that. And even if I could, it didn't even look like that good of carbs. So that was a hard one for me. I actually lost 5 pounds because it was so hard for me to find food. Like their room service menu, like I bought too much room service. Like it was stupid. I paid for it myself. FYI, boss. I paid for that on my own. I put it on my credit card or my debit card when I left. So for the record, my boss did not pay for my room service. But the room service like had no protein options. I mean, there was this, you couldn't get meat on there, and like the only protein you could get was like cheese, which excuse me. Okay, I have like really bad allergies right now. Really bad. It's so horrible. I came back to Washington and they just hit me. Anyway, so I was not fond of food. I was fond of the scenery. There were so many cool things, and I saw so many places that I'd always wanted to see. And Bourbon Street, overrated. It's like 10 blocks or whatever. I mean, it's not very long. It's a party every night, and it's really dangerous. There's a lot of really scary people out there. And I think actually I had something put in one of my drinks because I got really, really sick and ended up missing a good chunk of time. And I was not intoxicated at all. I mean, I had like 7 drinks last night and I was perfectly fine and sober, but yet I was passed out, like not feeling good, getting sick in a toilet after like 3 in New Orleans. Yeah, no, I don't know. I think something was put in one of my drinks. And it wouldn't surprise me from one of the places that I got a drink. So it was stupid. Never again will that happen. Thank God I got back to the hotel and I got somewhere safe, and I was able to get up the next morning. My eyes were like beet red, and I felt like death all day the next day. Oh, it was bad. But anyways, that's besides the point. I had something that I thought about and that I wanted to say. I've heard a lot of excuses lately, and one of the main excuses when it comes to weight loss surgery that people will come up with is, I love food too much. And I thought about this. My husband says it all the time. If it weren't for the fact that I love food too much or so much, I'd go get the surgery. And I'm tired of hearing that. You know why? Because you know what? Do you really love food more than you love yourself? Is that really is that what it's worth? I mean, you love food more than yourself is what you're telling me. So that last bite is worth it so much to you, and that food is so good that you are not going to take care of yourself. Yeah, I don't think so. That's not an excuse. You can love food all you want. I enjoy food to the fullest now. I just enjoy less of it. I can eat anything that I want. Except for really hamburger. I can eat hamburger, but it's hit or miss if I get sick. So I just stay away from it. But hamburger's not a delicacy. So it's not like everyone's gonna be like, I have to have that hamburger. I don't know. At least I'm not. You know, no, it's not an excuse anymore. You need to make things happen for yourself. Quit making excuses. If you want to do something about the way that life is right now, you don't like something about yourself, then change it. And don't make an excuse about it. There's a reason why you can't change. No, you know, you're making that choice. You're making that choice to not change and not better yourself. So you only have one person to blame. And you're only cutting your life short. And how can you love something that is cutting your life short? That's honestly killing you. How can you love something so much that is honestly killing you? That you can't love yourself. That's not an excuse. So I'm done hearing that. So anyways, that was something I thought about, and that's my 2 cents on it. You love food so much, it's not an excuse anymore. You know, I love food too, and I enjoy everything. I have my fish, and I can have a bite. I have everything. I just don't eat a lot of it, you know? There's not a single thing that I would give up with the surgery. Not a single thing. I absolutely love what the surgery did for me and what it's done in my life and to my eating, to everything. It has bettered my life in every step of the way. So, yeah, it's not an excuse. So, how's things going, like, with relationships? It's still rocky, as it's always going to be. I think it's really hard. We have a hard time socially together, like working through the jealousy issues, because he's not happy with himself weight-wise, and he's not happy with himself in his job. And then I am happy with myself in my job. I am happy with myself weight-wise. I'm happy with my life, and he has a lot of problems with it. But we're working through it, you know. We take it one day at a time and let each other know how much we care about each other, and take one day at a time. And one thing I've done, I've stopped fighting. I told him I'm not fighting anymore. Just not going to do it. So I let him know, you know, we have this much time, very little, to spend with each other, and you're going to spend that time fighting with me? I'm not going to do it. So you can fight with yourself, but I'm not doing it. Someone is being really weird. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so I just said I'm not going to fight anymore. And you know what? We don't fight anymore. It frustrates him and it pisses him off, but I just won't do it. A few of you have just had surgery and have all these worries and concerns and everything. You just need to take things one day at a time, honestly. There's so many worries and concerns that are going to come up. And right now, you just need to focus everything on healing. Don't worry about, you know, gaining weight in the future. Don't worry about it not coming off fast enough. Don't worry about, you know, making some major mistake that's going to mess it all up. It's not going to happen. You've taken the steps to change your life, and now you need to sit back, get your rest, and then get on the horse. You need to get up, get the exercise, and get on with your life, because you're going to be amazing very soon. So stop worrying about the trivial stuff. There's one person that has some stuff to worry about, and she's got a possible stomach infection or something going on there. And she's got something to worry about, and we've advised her to go to the hospital and get some care. But that's the only person who's had surgery lately that I've seen has anything to worry about. Don't worry about making these trivial little mistakes, because you know what? Like, one of the girls who I absolutely love, she's like, oh my gosh, I used a straw for like 4 days. It's okay. I use a straw. It's not going to stretch your stomach out. Swish the liquid around in your mouth. It'll get the air out of the liquid, and then you don't have any problems. All you've done when you use a straw is make yourself more uncomfortable. Now, if you use a straw every day of your life and you don't swish the liquid around and you don't get all the air out, yeah, you could stretch your sleeve. You could, over time. A lot of time. But I am almost 2 years out here. I've been using a straw the entire time. I stopped for like 4 or 5 months when I first had the sleeve because they're like, don't do that. Whatever. I'm going to use a straw. Because I like using a straw. And you know what? I don't have any issues. I don't have any gas issues from it. Nothing. It's perfectly fine. And honestly, my sleeve has not been stretched because I still can't eat nothing. So, anyways, I am off to Texas next Monday. Not this Monday, but next Monday for a couple of weeks. So that'll be exciting. Waco, Texas is where I'm going to be. My in-between flight is in Dallas, so I'll be back in Dallas. I was just in Dallas last week. So that's exciting, and I can't wait to like see what Texas is like, to really see, because I was in Texas, but I never got to do anything in Texas except for have one meal. So I'm excited to kind of see what Texas is like. So, it's good to see you guys. I'm really sorry I don't make videos all the time. But I'm very, very busy, and I'm sorry, I just don't have time. I will try to make some more videos soon, especially before my trip, because I won't have any time on my trip. So, love you. Yeah. Enjoy your spring, and make things happen. All right.